This is Damon L. Jacobs. Welcome back to our new season of We Love Soaps TV, and I am here with international superstar Jo Weil.
Hey.
Was that good, right?
That was very good.
Okay, let's try this. Of the beloved show Verboten Liebe.
I'm impressed.
I told you I've been practicing.
Yeah, you.
We've had a break from We Love Soaps TV, so all summer I've been working on that. So
yeah, and I can hear that. It's great. Yeah, your German improved so much since last time.
During our first interview, it was a little shaky. So welcome to We Love Soaps TV. Welcome to New York City. How are you enjoying your visit here?
Oh, it's just great. I love New York City. I would move here immediately, and my stay was great. I had so much fun. I saw a lot of plays and shows, and it's just.
What have you seen?
I've seen Priscilla, Queen of the Desert,
Wow.
The Addams Family, All New People, and How to Succeed in Business. And tonight I'm going to see Rent.
Okay. How to Succeed in Business. That was with Emmy winner Michael Park from As the World Turns.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, no, he was a big American soap star. His show is gone now.
Okay.
As many American soaps have been since the last time we talked, sadly enough.
Yeah, that's really sad. I heard about it in Germany, and it's really sad.
How are the soaps being received in Germany right now? Is Verboten Liebe still as much of a success? Is it still... Do you worry as much about rumors about cancellations as we do with all the American soaps here?
Not really. I mean, the soap that aired next to Verbotene Liebe, it was cancelled this year, so it might happen, but I don't think that it happens with Verbotene Liebe. Our ratings are still pretty good, and...
Great.
So, no, we don't worry about that.
Great. Now, you mentioned loving New York, but if you did move to New York, what would happen to Oliver from the show?
That's a good question.
You'd have to commute.
I mean, maybe Oliver can just move to New York and be on an American show.
I love that. Spin-off. Okay. Well, I asked the We Love Soaps TV viewers for questions for you, and I had such an overwhelming response from all over the world. I mean, I'm talking Brazil, Australia, Africa, Germany, here in New York City, West Virginia, all over the world, people had questions for you about the show and some questions about your life. So we're going to get to those in a minute. I just wanted to, since we last spoke about a year and a half ago, there's been major changes on the show, including Christian and Ollie having a beautiful wedding ceremony.
Oh yeah, that was really nice.
Especially, I mean, you have to see this. It's on YouTube. It was a beautiful ceremony. There was singing, there was dancing, especially a scene with Oliver and his mother, which just touched me so much, and it looked like it touched you too. Can you tell us more about what happened during that part?
Yeah, it really touched me because I was happy for Oliver that this finally happened. He and his mother just had this really tough relationship because she never accepted him being gay or bi. Mm-hmm. And finally on his wedding, she realized that it doesn't matter who he loves as long as he's happy. And so, yeah, she gave him her blessing. And that was nice, yeah. Yeah.
And, I mean, you have to see this, but there are tears in your eyes. I mean, you really brought it, man.
Yeah, that was Oliver who had to cry. But, it moved me as you as well.
Are you able to cry easily on cue? Was that in the script, or was that just natural that came out of you?
That wasn't in the script, but I thought it was, how Ollie should react in this scene. So I can cry on cue if I have to.
Wonderful. The other thing that I love about the show, which is so different from American soaps, are the very intimate love scenes between Christian and Ollie.
Are there intimate love scenes between Christian and Ollie?
There's a lot of action going on between Christian and Ollie. How is that for you to do these scenes that are naked or mostly naked with Tor? I mean, do you guys ever laugh? Are you embarrassed? What's it like to film those very intimate scenes that viewers can find online?
I mean, by now we're just used to it because we're doing this for almost 4 years now, and we got used to kissing and touching each other. In the beginning, it was weird. You're there with someone you don't know, you have to kiss, you have to be intimate. It's not easy, but it's not erotic at all. It's just love scenes are always hard work and nothing nice.
Yeah, I've been told they're often very mechanical. You have to turn your head here, move here.
It's directions, turn there, look like this, touch him there. It's very technically, but it's... In a way, it's fun.
Wow, 4 years. That's a lot longer than a lot of other relationships have lasted in real life, I'll tell you that.
That's it, yeah. I know what you're talking about.
Okay, so now we're going to get to the questions from our international viewing audience.
I'm curious.
Okay, are you ready?
I am.
Okay. Philo, I think his name is Philo, I'm saying that right, says, "Hi, Yo. After 3 years of happiness, Chrolli," which is Christian and Ollie, "seem to be at the end." It's very sad. "In any case, personally, do you prefer to restart Chrolli 2.0, or do you prefer a different storyline as single or with a different partner? Share with us."
That's a tough question. Yeah, what to say? I mean, I think I would be happy if there was Chrolli too. But in the meantime, Ollie could have some fun with other partners as well. But,
Well, tell us what happened. We had this gorgeous wedding last year. What's happened since then?
Christian and Ollie tried to get a baby somehow, and this didn't really work out. In the end, they adopted a child, a foster child, and the real father came and took the child away from them. And Ollie wanted to get another baby, Christian didn't want to, and that's how they slowly separated from each other. Then Christian had an affair with a girl, and that hurt Ollie very, very much. And yeah, somehow they didn't get it managed to come back together again, so they broke off.
And I understand there might be somebody new in Ollie's life now.
I don't know about that.
Character named Raphael?
Oh, Raphael. Yeah, but he was just a little holiday flirt of Ollie. Maybe, I don't know.
Okay.
Much
You never
about
know about those
Raphael.
holiday flirtations, yo. They can,
Yeah. No, I mean, it was...
Summer 11 can be something more than Summer 11.
Raphael was a nice guy, and I think Ollie likes him. And we'll see if anything more will follow between these two characters.
Okay. Gerard 8 says, "Hi, yo! Imagine that you have £7 million that you want to give to charity. Who would you give the money to, and how would you divide it?" Now, just for us stupid Americans, how much does £7 million come out to?
£7 million? I don't know how much that in dollars.
It's like $14 million. Am I right? Okay. Something like that. I usually just double it, and I'm sort of in the neighborhood of where American dollars would fall. What would you do with all that?
I think I would give it to the AIDS Foundation in Cologne, because I'm an ambassador for them and I do a lot of charity work for them. So I would give this money to them to support their work.
I love that. I love hearing that. Great answer. A+. I love that. Okay, I told you all over the world. Natalie from West Virginia says, "One question for Yo. Is there an update on the movie that you and Tor were going to star in?" What about a movie? I don't even know about this. What is the movie?
It's a movie we hopefully will film next year, but it's not sure yet. They have some problems with raising the money, so I can't say more about that.
Is this related to the characters you play on the show, or
something
different?
Completely different.
Something totally different. Wow.
Totally different.
Okay. All right. Annette says, "What would be your dream role as an actor? And also, if you were not an actor, what other profession would you pursue?"
I wouldn't pursue any other profession because I love being an actor. The only thing I could imagine to do would be directing stuff.
Wow.
Directing or producing, that's something that's interesting as well, but being an actor is the only thing that really makes me happy. So I hope I never have to think about another thing to do. And yeah, my dream role, a bad guy.
Okay.
I
How
always
bad?
play the nice guys, and it would be great to do a bad guy once. Really bad, mean. Something like Norman Bates in Psycho.
Oh, that's pretty
a
bad.
Really cool part.
That's a pretty bad guy.
Yeah,
that's a messed up dude. Okay. All right. Jesse from Cologne has a lot of questions.
Jesse?
Yes.
Hi, Jesse.
Hi, Jesse from Cologne. So we're not. There's a lot of questions here, but let's go through some of them. As much as I love to see you as Ollie, I would love even more to see you act in new and different parts. Is it possible to do other stuff while working on a daily soap? Let's start with that part. So your schedule, are you doing 5 days a week, or how often do you film?
It depends on the storyline I'm in at the moment. But yeah, basically it's 5 days filming a week, and then all this other stuff on the weekend. So there's almost no time left. I try to do other stuff, but it's hard. It's almost impossible.
I know. I mean, again, people, I think our readers and viewers understand that, soap actors are the hardest working actors out there, and they are just busting their butts 8 hours a day.
Yeah, I mean, we're doing 45 minutes a day. That's just so much work.
This is interesting. How much of the scenes you film are actually shown on TV? In other words, do you ever film scenes, or do you ever do scenes that don't end up getting on air?
Sometimes. Most of the scenes end up on air, but sometimes they cut scenes. And that happened to a few of mine scenes as well. Yeah.
Does it ever piss you off?
Sometimes,
like you work really hard?
No,
like
of course. If you do
air.
a scene you like and it's not shown, yeah. It doesn't happen too often, but yeah, it pisses me off, of course.
Yeah. Well, that's the kind of thing that'd be also great for like an outtakes, a DVD, or an extras DVD or something.
Would be great, but they don't do it.
Okay, if you were offered a gay part in another show, would you consider that, or would you be afraid of being labeled?
It wouldn't depend on the character being gay. As long as the character is interesting, it doesn't matter whether it's gay or not.
If he's a psycho killer, he'll take it.
Maybe, yeah.
if he's
No, I wouldn't be scared to be labeled. As long as I get work and get good parts, I don't care what sexuality they are.
I admire that very much, very much. All right, and when you are in Cologne, join Jesse for a cup of coffee.
I will. Just give me a call.
Okay. This is a great question. This is actually the kind of question I usually ask.
Okay.
Trish says, Jo, you seem to have a really great outlook when it comes to life. I'm sure you've had your hard times, but yet you seem to take things in stride and have an optimistic view of everything. Mm-hmm. Is what we see the real you, or is there some evil person in there that you hide?
Oh, I mean, even if there was this evil Jo, I wouldn't show him right now. No.
How about at midnight?
I try to be as real as possible, yeah. So, no, what you see is what you get.
Yeah. She also wants to know, what is the philosophy that helps you to stay in have such good attitude?
I try not to worry about things too much. You never know what will happen in the future, so I try not to worry about the future. I just try to live in the moment and have as much fun as possible, and yeah, that's it.
That's great. I really admire that. All right. Kadium26 said, Jo, if you could change one thing about you, what would it be? But don't say your eyes because they're beautiful. Oh. That was the question. It's true. They are beautiful.
Thank you so much.
But what would you change? Other than your eyes, what would you change?
My feet. I hate feet in general. So if I had to change something, but I'm pretty happy. So I
you got such cool shoes, though. I love those. Can you see? Like, awesome shoes.
Yeah, I love these shoes. Yeah. No, but I don't really want to change anything.
Philo also wants to know, this is the second question, Jo, seeing your Jo dinner, it seems you are a good chef. What kind of international eating do you like? Now, tell us about, what is this, Jo dinner? And how do all these people know that you're a good cook?
Jo dinner, I think she means a TV show I took part in. It's a few celebrities meet up and cook for each other, and one finally wins, and I won this show. So, yeah, I think I'm a pretty good cook, and I love to cook. And when it comes to food, I like almost every food, but my favorite cuisine is the Italian kitchen. I love Italian food.
We got to talk. There's some really good places right in this neighborhood.
Really?
Right around We Love Soaps TV headquarters.
Okay.
There's some amazing Italian restaurants.
You have to tell me later.
I'll tell you this. All right. This one comes from New York City. Angela from New York City has a lot of questions. No, not actually that many. Okay, Angela says, I want to start by saying I really enjoy your work. Thank you for all your kindness and your generosity with your fans. Hope you're having a lot of fun here in New York City. Angela's question is, what is your favorite part of New York City? In other words, Manhattan, Queens, Brooklyn. What is your favorite place specifically that you have visited during this trip?
Okay, I like Manhattan, but it's the place I know. I don't really know the other places around. And
a lot of people who've lived here forever don't know those places either.
No, I don't have a favorite place.
What's the most fun thing you've done on this trip that you can tell us on camera about?
Almost everything. There wasn't a single minute I didn't enjoy, so it would be hard to choose something. The city's just so full of life and adventures. No, I can't choose anything. I just would have to stay longer to experience more, and maybe then I can answer the question.
That's good. You have to live here for a year, and then we can answer that question.
I would immediately do it.
Get you working in it, okay. And she wants you to know there's a lot of cool places to visit on Long Island, too, if you run out of ideas in this city.
Next time I will go to Long Island.
I lived here 6 years, and I actually did go to a concert once in Long Island.
Okay.
Sorry, Angela.